Hello guys and welcome back to episode 15 of the Birmingham City Save with me Alex, and today we're going to get straight back into the action with a bit of an FA Cup run. We're on a little bit of a run. Let's have a look how we've done so far in the FA Cup. So we're in the 5th round. There's how many games left? 8 teams I think there is there. 4, 8, yeah, 16, round of 16 essentially. So the 5th round even. We can play today in Newcastle and see ourselves advance into the last 8. And the only big teams that remain are Liverpool and Tottenham, who play each other. Aston Villa and Arsenal. I say only big teams. I mean, Brentford have beaten us already so far. But Aston Villa and Arsenal, we see Arsenal, Tottenham, Liverpool, Newcastle's probably the three biggest sides there. So Liverpool or Tottenham, either one of them are going to go through. But yeah, very interesting. And Van Hooijdonk is actually the top goal scorer in this, which is very interesting as well. So yeah, let's get into the action today. So schedule-wise, what's happened since last time? Last time I brought you, I believe it was the West Brom game where we won 3-0. We've had a pretty good run since then. We played Blackpool 2-1 in the FA Cup 4th round where we beat them 2-1. Van Hooijdonk getting 2 goals in that one and Al Najai getting the goal to try and get he got a consolation for Blackpool, but we managed to win that game. Then away from home against Sheffield Wednesday, a 1-0 win. Ethan Laird picking up a goal in that one. The defence has been playing out of their skin lately. Then again away from home against Plymouth, the whole side playing very well. Devin Hine having a brilliant game, but for the run show, getting a goal on the brink of half time. Then a few draws, and the lack of form in the last 4 games has really cost us. Sheffield United, a draw at home. Peter Atibo picking up a pretty bad injury in that one, but we should have won this game. I think, if you look at the XG, we should have won. We definitely should have won. We just didn't take our chances, and the momentum was always on our side. Wes Fotheringham having an absolutely phenomenal game for them, as well as Tom Davies. But yeah, again, we probably should have won at home. And then Cardiff, 1-1. Joe Worrell getting a goal in the 43rd minute, then Isaac Davies equalising the 62nd. Again, another game that probably we should have won. We shouldn't have let them score 3 goals, only 1 shot on target. Look at the momentum there. We absolutely dominated the game, but we just couldn't finish. It seems to be a current theme. Then Sunderland, 2-1. We went up. Well, we managed to get a goal back in the 37th minute. Park Sung-ho equalising to Jack Redoni's goal in the 4th minute. David Jurasek then getting sent off in the 1st minute of the second half. And Joe Bellingham coming back, the ex-Birmingham player, joined Sunderland for an undisclosed fee. It's a shame, really. I would have loved to have him back because he's 17 composure. He looks like a fantastic player, only 19 years of age. Plenty of room to improve as well. I'd love to have him back at the club, see if we can try and get him in. But Sunderland beating us 2-1 away from home. Then against Stoke. Stoke scoring in the 45th minute just after half time. Again, another game where, look at the XG, it's pretty even, but we dominate the games. We're absolutely dominating, which is what I enjoy to see. But we just couldn't convert in the last few games. It's just one of them. Again, the 4-3-3 and the 4-2-3-1 were doing the same thing for us. I think, honestly, some games we just lack the finishing prowess. I mean, Toplovic, if he's not on form, we ain't scoring. And it's just the fact that we've not got a striker who's scoring in many of these games. I mean, if you look at this month, I don't think a striker scored in any of these games at all. Park Sung-ho, Joe Worrell, a defender. For the run show, a ballman midfielder. Ethan Laird, the right back. Van Hooijdonk's the last one that scored. But Devin Hine, I don't think has scored since this Blackpool game where he got a brace. So he's gone 4, 8, 10 games without a goal, and it's not brilliant for us at all. So we're going to have to try and figure that one out. But today against Newcastle, we're going to go positive. We are at home. We might as well go for it. Why not, eh? We're going to play with this side like so. We've got Bailey Peacock Ferrell in there. I think he's my goalkeeper for the cup. I want to see if he can try and outperform Pizzignacco. Pizzignacco, again, another great goalkeeper, but he's just not, he's just not reaching the heights I thought he would have. But he's in decent form nonetheless. 6.9. He's been doing pretty well of late. You can't really mock him. Then Ethan Laird, Araujo, Quansah, and Jurasek has been the same for the majority of the season. Then in the midfield, Park Sung-ho, Fuller and Show, and Jordan James. I'm starting to like this midfield 3 combo. It sort of suits us quite well. Then up front, we're going a bit more attacking this game. So Toplovic is going to play in this advanced attacking midfielder attack role. Then we're going to put Omari Hutchinson in the shadow striker role, who's not really hit the ground running, but I'm going to give him the opportunity today because we need Roberto Lopez to sort of rest up a little bit because he's just not been fantastic of late. In fact, tell a lie. I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to change it because I need to. We're going to play Roberto Lopez. We're going to play him as very normally plays because I just can't afford to let that go. We're going to play the complete forward for Van Hooijdonk because he suits that complete forward role a little bit better, especially as an attack. Yeah, he's just all around a better player in that complete forward role than an advanced forward. And that's how we're going to play it. Let's go positive. Let's see out this game. Let's have a go against Newcastle. Let's bring the game to them. Let's really go for it. Nick Pope, Livramento, Ogbu, Guehi, Cardona. I don't really know. Lewis Miley. They've rotated the side out a little bit. Dan Burn, Kimpembe on the bench. Lewis Hott. It's a bit of a strange side, this Newcastle one, but either way, let's go out there and do well at home. I'm going to tell the lads to trust all of them, and I've got faith in them. They've all piped up and they're all ready for this game. But today, a bit of a different one, a bit of an FA Cup run, which I'm looking forward to. Our form, a win, 3 draws and 1 loss, whereas Newcastle, 3 losses and 2 wins. An interesting lineup for them. They're going for the 4-2-4-3-3 basically with a DM, and then they've got this left back who looks like he's playing like an inverted full-back role. But let's go out there, let's see what we can do, let's see how we perform against a side like Newcastle. It's a bit of a, it might be next season, it might be the season after, but this is a bit of an outlook into how Premier League life may be, as it's whipped into us near post. Lewis Miley gets on the end of that. It's going to be a goal kick to us. Let's see if we can try and control the game. That's what I'll be interested in. Possession-wise, let's try and have as much of that as we can. I know Newcastle are going to be able to hit us on the break with the quality that they have, but at the moment, they've got a very high line of Newcastle. Flipping heck. Jordan James picks up. Can we find a ball through? Find Toplovic. Has he got a bit of space to run into? He goes out wide, drifts out wide, fires one into the... Oh! Fires one in. It's a corner. I think it took a little bit of deflection. Maybe the keeper got a hand to it, but Van Hooijdonk nearly there then. Toplovic has been brilliant for us all season long. It's in the air. It's bouncing around. Lopez picks up the ball. Pikes on hose on it now. Plays it into Lopez again. He has a shot. Livramento manages to get that away. But yeah, so far, so good. I think we've been having a pretty decent few attempts here, and we should have probably scored that goal. 0.57 XG off that one attempt. Brentford, I don't know how to feel about that game, but this is going to definitely be one where I want to see how we're doing. So I'm happy with the performance so far. Keep it up. They're all chuffed. They're all happy. Lewis Hall comes in for Lewis Miley. How are they playing this? Cardona, Livramento, Lewis Hall coming in for the centre mid role. It's not the strongest side out there, to be honest with you. Isaac and Gordon, I thought would be having a bit more of an impact on the game. Let's encourage the lads. Let's get going for this. Let's shoot on sight and let's just absolutely go for it. Why not? Eh? Let's push on. We're going to keep it positive. We're going to keep the same players out there because we've been playing very well. The attacking midfielders have been playing unbelievably well. I might have to take Florencio and James out. Maybe taking one of the attacking midfielders off, and Laird's not having a great game on that right-hand side. Araujo now. Let's not mess around with it at the back. Jurasek into Farrell. Don't mess around with it. Isaac's there. He's... Ooh, I don't know what just happened, but it's like he just froze in time, Isaac, because it falls, and Peacock Farrell with a great save. Gorma, it falls about... Oh, come on, Florencio gets that away, and now Toplovic heads that forward, and I think that's going to be the end of the highlight, but 70 minutes in. Jesus. We're bringing in Walters. Toplovic is having a good game as well as Lopez, so we'll keep them in for now. Let's bring in Amari Hutchison for Florencio, and we're going to drop Pike Sung-ho into that deeper position. So let's bring on Jallo for Florencio. Put Jordan James in this ball in a midfielder role. Just sit a bit deeper. I know he doesn't really suit it, but he can play there for now anyway. Let's keep the 2 players in behind the strikers. That's the main one. Robert Lopez and Toplovic have been playing pretty well. Van Hooijdonk's had an absolute stinker out there yet again. He's just not playing well lately, as we're going to play out from the back. Here we go. Can we get the ball forward? Lopez into Matchoy. Jallo. James on the ball now. Can he find a ball forward towards Toplovic? No, Matchoy now. Oh, we're going to press forwards. Here we go. We've got Walters. Matchoy's going down this right-hand side by himself. Can he pull it back? He finds Walters. He's got acres of space to cross something in here. He goes down the byline, finds Van Hooijdonk, and Van Hooijdonk, I was about to take him off, has put us 1-0 up in the FA Cup. 1-0 against Newcastle. We're the underdogs here. 80th minute. We've actually gone and got something from this guy. I can't believe it. Van Hooijdonk was on a 6.0. He was doing absolutely nothing with his time out there. George Hall going to come in for James. But he was doing absolutely nothing with his time out there. He's gone up to a 7 now. George Hall, a few fresh legs. Let's see if we can hold on to this. Ricardo Iorta, I think that is. Is it Horta, sorry, should I say. Ricardo Horta whips one in, but Walters with a beautiful ball into Van Hooijdonk at the back post. Let's bring off Robert Lopez now. Let's bring on Devin Hines just to see out the game. Coming up to the 93rd minute now, we're probably going to win this game, and I think, hold the phone. Lewis Hall whips one in towards the back post. Minte is there. Minte. Go on, Minte. Lose the ball. He whips it in towards the back post. It's crossed in, and Alexander Isaac's there. But it's been disallowed. He's offside. Yes. Oh, yes. That's brilliant news. Oh, that's absolutely fantastic news. We've played out of our skin there. The defence have been absolutely fantastic this game. And that is an absolute brilliant display. Lads, I'm so happy with how we've played there, and that puts us through. That's brilliant news. Tottenham go through. Leicester have gone through. Anyone else gone through? Everton beat Brentford. Sunderland beat Cardiff. Nottingham Forest beating Ipswich out there. Leicester beating Oxford United. So Tottenham go through. West Brom beating Crystal Palace. So we see a lot of the big sides going out there, and that is massive for us. We could be on for a little bit of a sneaky FA Cup run here. Aston Villa, Arsenal. I think whoever wins out of those two has to probably be favourite, because Arsenal are top of the league at the moment. But what a run. What an absolute run. I'm absolutely buzzing. I can't believe it. We know when the draw... I'll join you back for the draw. I'll just wait until we get the draw, but I'll join you back for that one. There we go. So you join me for the draw. We'll start the draw, and we'll put it on speed, and we'll just do the draw itself automatically. So Sunderland, who are they going to play? Is it going to be Birmingham? That's the question. Is it going to be us? Against Sunderland, it's West Brom. So that leaves pretty much all of the Premier League sides to play yet again, Aston Villa or Arsenal. Who are they going to play? Please be Tottenham. If it's Tottenham, we see another big side go out, and that'll be the last of them. No, it's Leicester. So Leicester, who are second in the Championship. Oh, it's Championship side, isn't it? Leicester, second in the Championship. Tottenham at home. I'd love to avoid this if we can. Please don't pull our names out of the hat. It's Nottingham Forest, so we're playing Everton. Interesting. Really interesting. Are we going to be at home? That's the question. We're going to be away from home against Everton. That's the last one to pull. So Everton's side, we're going to have a look at them now. Just have a quick look. Sean Dyche out there. Jordan Pickford still there for now. Herving Lozano they've signed. Interesting player. He's very, very good. Højbjerg. Who else have they brought in? Højbjerg, Ozcan they've brought in. That's an interesting one. Brian Aguirre they've brought in. 22-year-old sort of left winger who's pretty good at dribbling on the ball. Matías Pereira they've brought in on loan. Riquelme on loan. Lozano on loan. Silic on loan. Pablo Fornals they've brought in weirdly. Don Terjman, and then Santiago Castro they've also brought in. Interesting stuff. They've not really got rid of anyone. Interesting side to play Everton. It's going to be a very difficult game. You can see where are they in the league? 11th in the league. They've been playing pretty well. 9 wins. Not really beat anyone. They beat Chelsea, but not really beat anyone of significance. So that has put us through into the semi-final, the quarter-final, should I say, and that'll be the next game I bring you. The schedule will be playing QPR and Blackburn, and then we'll have Everton away from home. So it's really heating up in the FA Cup. As for the league itself, I'll give you an update just quickly. We've not had a fantastic run in the league, as you know. The last 5 games, I think we're probably going to be, lower mid-table, only 6 points in the last 5 games, which isn't brilliant. But overall, we're sitting in 4th. We're only 6 points off of Leicester. They do have a game in hand. Stoke have just leapfrogged us, should I say, and gone into that position of 3rd. But our goal difference is absolutely massive compared to theirs. So we'll have to see if Leicester can slip up a little bit away from home, and we've really got to try and fire home against these sides. So QPR 24th, Blackburn 13th, we've got them at home. Hull 11th, we've got them at home. And then Millwall and Leicester. Leicester's going to be the big one. If we can, that's a 6-pointer. We need to win that one. That'll be a huge one. So we'll probably play Everton in the FA Cup, then Leicester in that one away from home. Millwall, we need to win that one. Luton at home is a favourable one for us. And then Rotherham away. Watford away is going to be difficult. Bolton at home is a nice one. Middlesbrough away is difficult, and Wolves at home, they're still a very good side. So yeah, that's going to conclude it there anyway. Thank you for 218 sub-managers. I really appreciate it. It's been a fantastic run so far in this FA Cup. And then also in the league, we're doing fantastically well. So things are looking up. In the Carabao, we had a pretty good run in. You know, Brentford, we played them. I think we got to the round of 32 with them, around there. In the FA Cup, we're now in the last 16. It's the actual quarter-final. The last 8, should I say. Sorry, the last 8 were in the quarter-final. Soon to maybe be in the semis if we can beat Everton. We're going to have to be tactical genius to actually manage that one. We're going to have to go away from home, try and dominate the possession, and just hit them on the counter. That's the plan. And yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. But thank you guys for watching. If you are enjoying the series, please leave a like, subscribe if you are new. I'll join you next time for the Everton game. And yeah, it's really hyping up now, isn't it? Everton, Sean Dyche's Everton. Going to be an interesting one. Blue on blue. Let's see how we fare. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you're all well. I'll see you in the next one. From me, Alex. Have a great day. Ciao.